Well, it definitely felt like spring for today, hitting the mid-80s in Meridian. Beautiful for the rest of the evening, nice for tomorrow, but by Friday, we have the potential for some severe weather. So we're looking at a level 2 and level 3 threat for severe storms in our area, mainly through Friday afternoon, evening, and possibly into early Saturday morning. So what does that mean when we say a slight risk? Because the bulk of our area is under a slight risk, and as you get more so on those western zones heading towards Jackson, it's enhanced a bit, and we'll talk about that. But the slight risk means that we're looking at more scattered storms in terms of our coverage, and we're going to have the potential for some storms with damaging wind, 58 miles per hour or greater. There could be some tornadoes. We can't rule that out. And also the potential for some quarter-sized hail. But once we get into that enhanced range, numerous severe storms are possible. The coverage will be more widespread, and we could see winds of about 70 miles per hour, possibly some large hail. And not only do we have the potential for tornadoes, but there could be some tornadoes that could be strong, EF2 or higher. So here's the setup for Friday. Again, we're going to have some storms kind of popping up ahead of the cold front that's going to be moving in, and we'll have that potential for these storms starting as early as Friday afternoon through the evening, and it could linger through early on Saturday. So here's a closer view. Here's a lunch hour on Friday. So if you have plans Friday morning, Friday midday, the weather will be cooperative. It'll be breezy, it'll be warm, but it should be decent. But once we get into the afternoon, especially around 5-6 o'clock, we're expecting these storms to start popping up. We really have to watch these. They could potentially be on the strong to severe side if the atmospheric elements will continue to look favorable. We could see some of those reach the severe limit scenario, similar through midnight. Even though we'll lose some instability, still some of these storms could pack a heavy punch. So before bed Friday night, you want to have ways of getting those severe weather alerts. And then Saturday morning, we still have the potential, here's 6 a.m. for some of these storms to reach severe limits. So again, you have to stay on guard throughout that entire time frame. But once the storms move out around daybreak, even though the front's going to be to our west, we're expecting things to quiet down and it's going to remain warm. But that threat for severe weather should be east of us again by daybreak Saturday. Now, as we get closer, we'll continue to fine tune things for you. But Friday, make sure you are ready for possible severe storms and start thinking about your severe weather plan as we get closer to that date. Beautiful though right now, no severe weather, no rain. Temperatures are warm. We're at 79 in Meridian, 80 for Philadelphia, 78 at this hour for Livingston. Keep in mind our average highs should be in the low 70s, so well above the average for today. Beautiful out there. Here's the view looking at the 3-foot hotel camera. A little bit of a haze. We have some clouds in place, but again, no issues for your plans. Overnight tonight it's going to feel pretty good. We're expecting temperatures to fall into the mid-50s. We'll go 54 for a low in Meridian, and there could be some patchy fog, so be ready for that in case you have a late commute or an early start. And then tomorrow, feeling like spring, we're talking mid-80s. We're talking 10 degrees above the average, and the record in Meridian for tomorrow is 89. Don't think we'll hit that, but it is going to be close. Yeah. Now, Friday is a first alert. Stay weather minded. Stay tuned to Storm Team 11 for updates. But once we get behind that, decent for Saturday. But Sunday into Monday, maybe even Tuesday, there could be some unsettled weather.